My name is Okan and I'm from Istanbul, Turkey. I'm a juggler and I started juggle about 8 or 9 years ago. First I started at street. By the time I've realized that it's a common thing in Europe and in other countries, but it's not a common thing in Turkey. It was a common thing about Ottoman times, but in the last 50 or 80 years it's going down day by day. After I just saw a guy in the street and I tried and I started to juggle. It's a very funny timing because I just saw a guy and you can't find much jugglers in Turkey, and I just saw him and I try and started to juggle. Then by the time I found there are some juggling communities in Europe, in the world, and I heard about a convention called European Juggling Convention, and I started to go there in 2006 or 2007. Try to improve myself by televisions, internet, and those conventions. But it's still not much popular in Turkey. It's getting much popular, but not as Europe or other countries, because, as I said, it's a very new thing. And for example, when I started juggle, it was about maybe 50 people, 50 jugglers in Istanbul, in Turkey also. But now it's about more than 300 people. So we don't have any school or we don't have any academy, but by the time, because we our gatherings, we started to share our knowledge and try to improve ourselves. By the time I met with a guy called PJ, and we started to run an agency, like a management and juggling equipment shop in Istanbul, because there isn't much place you can find balls, clubs, diabolos or juggling equipment. So we said, why not? And we started to get some stuff from other countries and start to sell them. Also, we are producing some stuffs, and by the time when the juggling is getting more popular, day by day, people need to see some juggling shows and circus shows. So we started to manage shows and like an agency, but still it's not much popular. But you know, Istanbul is one of the capital culture of Europe, as Pech and Essen in Germany, and we made a show with them, with Hungarian jugglers, and we are here to perform also those shows. And also for the last 7 days we give some workshops, and I think we will do the same shows and performances in Istanbul also with those Hungarian jugglers. I think it will be on September. Also with the group Kabile, which we are performing with them. Also our company Be Positive, and Hungarian jugglers and also the European jugglers, we are trying to improve and make the circus life rise again in Turkey.